Welcome back. Sorry this took so long. I was doing other things. But we're finally gonna finish off this robot and get him done. Firstly, I've started with choosing the colors to base coat him with. So, brown and sometimes black. Mix them together to make a bit of a darker color. Bad things happened. I was trying really, really hard to squeeze out the black and entire lid kind of came off. Yeah, that happened, which, that wasn't fun. And finally, after a while, I got into all the nooks and crannies with the brown paint, finished off the base coat. So the brown paint basically is going to be under all of the paint that I apply on top to kind of look like rusty-ish metal. So I'm going to end up stippling paint on top of it to give it chipped off paint effect and show the rust underneath. Then letting it dry for quite a bit, I came back ready to apply the other paint. And I was thinking to potentially maybe do a white originally, but I just ended up deciding on a green because I thought it, looked more like a military-esque machine or vehicle. So as you'll see, I start grabbing my paint to start painting him in the green. And also, I thought I would talk about the idea behind the robot. So, in my head, this robot, as I've kind of told in the last video with a little bit of the story, he's kind of like this robot that would be put outside these bunkers after the world basically ended, kind of like Fallout in a sense. So, they were put out there to protect the bunkers from anything trying to break in, but a long time ago, most humans died inside of the bunkers. So the robots were kind of just left to their own expense, doing whatever, just sitting outside, waiting, not knowing the fate of the creators of them, who were waiting inside the bunker. So, because of this, one of them, obviously in the story, just started to wander, and many of these things have been seen wandering the wasteland, basically. And as you can currently see, I started stippling the first color of green paint onto all the separate panels and pieces of the robot. And here I started to add like a metallic gold on all the trims and mechanical bits that'll be under the panels. So all the ball joints, sockets, and hydraulics that make the robot able to move. And here I finally got to a place that I was quite happy with, to at least start doing the final details. So I got all the metallics in, all the greens in. So yeah, I'm starting to get ready to have the final details. A little bit off camera, I did some dry brushing with the metallic over most of the metallic pieces just to give them a bit more texture and depth. But apart from that, now I'm gonna like add parts like the color to the eye, and yeah. Here, I got my lightest green, this like metallic green, and started to sponge it over all the green panels to again give them a little bit more depth and texture, and also kind of, you know, show the shininess and give it more like light and, you know, like highlights. That's the word, highlights. After finishing all of the green, I got my red Posca pen and started to color in the like lens, the iris, and I also grabbed other colors like yellow and white to add a little more detail and to keep it less flat than just a red eye. Keep it more like look like it's glowing and shining as if there's a light behind it. Yeah, so these are the final results of the robot. I think it came out really good. Like the texture and detail on it, I think for my skill so far, especially this being like one of my first robots out of junk, is really good. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe, it really helps out.